I met Victoria online. I had called up a surgeon who did a few surgeries on me in the last 10 years. And he was doing PRP, which is where they take some blood from my body and they put it in a machine. The machine separates stem cells from my blood and they inject the stem cells into the surgery site to enhance and speed up healing. And so I called him up 2 weeks before I met Victoria and I said, hey, I want more of those PRP injections. He said, but you're not under the table. We're not doing surgery. I said, then do surgery because I wanted it. Anyway, he said, if we wanted to do it, I would have to put you under because it is pain. It could be painful and it's going to cost. And he quoted a price. And then, okay, I put it to the side. Then I meet Victoria and I knew immediately that I wanted to try the patches. So we connected and 2 months, it's now, I've known you 2 months, I think, Victoria. I'm not only grateful for the patches, but I'm grateful for the communities. Everybody I've heard or been in meetings with is so open-minded and so really in alignment with the same core values that I adhere to and I live up to and hope to share with many other people. So thank you very, very much for this very warm welcome and the amazing examples that everybody here is manifesting.
Thank you, Colette. I know that you have many things that you are doing to help others. And this is just another tool in your toolbox you mentioned, but I think that it will quickly rise to the top. Tell us how you help others and what example.
Well, first of all, it is rising to the top, and I think it's way up there now when it comes to anything physical and tangible that I can get people to purchase and use so easily wherever they are in the world. That's another huge benefit because I have clients around the world, and it doesn't matter where they are. I can always make sure that they get what they need. So you want to know what I do? So I'm an integrative healer and health and life coach. And one of the things I do is literally guide people into restoring their health, whether they're dealing with infertility or cancer or MS, bipolar disorder, PTSD, or a current life trauma, whatever the situation is. I basically am able to see the whole person, and I do medical intuition to read their body. And I also read the mind and mind-body connection to really optimize their healing and bring to their awareness absolutely everything they need to know to improve their life. When it comes to physical health, I am already convinced that the stem cell patch activation patch is going to be number one on the list because I trust the innate nature, the innate intelligence of our body more than I do pills in a bottle, even if they are natural supplements. So I'm also looking forward to witnessing how people are going to benefit spiritually and emotionally by having a body that they can enjoy more, that they can use as a real tool in this lifetime, because that's what the body is. It's a vehicle for us. We are not the body. The body serves us. So when the body is healthier, it really allows us to be more aware of ourselves, more aware of the life we're leading and the relationships we're nurturing or engaged in to our demise. But it also has an added I see the potential for the patch having yet another added value in helping people connect spiritually, because it's extremely difficult to connect, to have a good spiritual connection when you're in a body that's causing you pain or handicap, or that is, smack solid because of toxicity and whatever baggage is carrying. So I don't know what else to tell you. I'm lost. I'm so excited and speechless about the patch. And I am already integrating it, not only in my personal life, but I've introduced it to clients and friends. And this is just the beginning for me.
Well, that's a great summary. What specifically have you noticed in your life that it has done for you?
So because I like to walk my talk and learn from whatever it is I'm going to share with others, I actually kept some notes, and this is what I found out. This is what I traced. In week 1, I noticed by day 2 or 3 that I had much stronger physical energy, and the energy was really nice because it was even keeled throughout the day. It wasn't the kind of energy I get from caffeine. Up I go, and then there's a slump, and then I need more caffeine or something else. This is even, and it's really healthy and pleasant because it's more zen. It's more, it puts me in the flow. And I've experienced that from week 1 and I continue experiencing it now. I'm in week 8, I believe. The second week, I noticed my mental functions change. And I remember telling myself, wow, I remember my brain was this much online when I worked in Merrill Lynch 30 odd years ago. And indeed, my focus, concentration, endurance, I used to get, my brain used to get tired, clarity. So now I'm just waiting for memory to improve because I have a lot of more studying to do. So the week 2 and 3 was the brain. Weeks 4 and 5, I noticed that I was waking up ready to go, perky, positive, energized, enthusiastic. Whereas before it used to take me, oh, let me do my meditation, have a cup of coffee or 2 before I could before energy kicked in. Now energy is right there when I want it. So I jump out of bed almost. I don't start with caffeine anymore. I have warm water and lemon. I do my meditation and then I can hit the ground running if I want to, but I'm productive. So my productivity increased exponentially in weeks 4 and 5. And another thing that I was so happy to recognize is I was getting old things from my to-do list done, like one after the other. Things that used to linger or I used to go, oh, I'm not in the mood to doing this. It's now it's more like, okay, I'm getting things out of the way. And that is probably one of the biggest rewards I'm experiencing.
Well, that list is a fabulous list. And I would assume...
One. Susan, please forgive me. Please forgive me. The most important one is this: emotional resilience. My emotional resilience increased so much. I even mentioned it to one of my clients who is an MD. She said, Colette, I understand about stem cells, but they have nothing to do with emotions. I went, well, yes, but what if my stem cells are doing their thing on my liver and my kidneys and my adrenal glands, and I am tolerating stress much more easily. My buttons don't get pushed. And by virtue of having a stronger threshold resisting stress, not being bothered by the usual stressors, my emotional resilience is improved. So I stand by that.